So hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be solving this GFG problem of the day, which is reverse words. So let's read the problem and try to approach this. So the question is pretty simple. So you're given a string str, reverse the string without reversing its individual words. Words are separated by dots. Means, let's see the test case. You're given the string str, like it said, I like this program very much. So without reversing the actual words, you have to reverse the particular strings. So much will be in the first, then it comes very, then program, then this, then like, then I. Without reversing the actual characters in the string, you have to reverse the particular strings. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what we have to do, this is the test case we are given with, and we have to reverse the string in the manner that the particular strings come like reverses without reversing the actual characters in them. So what we'll be doing, M and O will come first, then P, Q, R. So the approach is pretty simple. How we are going to do? Okay, so let's say I'll be adding this like. Okay, so now what we are going to do? We'll be start iterating from the last. Okay, so we'll be making a temp variable and start storing it from the last index. Okay, so it will be coming like E, then K, then I, then L. Whenever we got a dot character, we'll be stopping. Now we'll be reverse the temp we'll be reversing the temp variable. Okay, temp string. So it will become LIKE. Now we'll be making one answer variable. So after reversing the temp, we'll be storing it in the like. Okay, like in the answer. Now every time after adding the temp variable in the answer, we'll be putting dot, means a dot character in the answer. Okay, now again start iterating. Okay, O will be putting O, then N, then M. Okay, again we get the dot. Okay, so if we get the dot, what we'll be doing? M, N, O. Reverse the temp. Now again push M, N, O, and then dot in the answer. Now again start iterating from R. Okay, so R, Q, P. Now will be whenever. Okay, so the two conditions when we stop iterating is if I goes out of bound or and I is not equal to dot. Okay, so in this case, if we came here, I becomes out of bound, so we'll be stopping and we'll reverse it, so it becomes P, Q and R. Reverse it and then push it P, Q, R, and every time we'll be adding our temp in the answer. I'll be adding a dot, adding temp, then dot, then temp, then dot. Okay, so in this case also we'll be adding a dot. If our answer gets ready, then what we'll be doing, before returning our answer, we'll do a pop back and remove one dot, because in test case it is given that the last character has not been dot. Okay, so we remove this dot and finally we got the answer. Like came first, then MNO came second, then PQR then third. So we have reversed it. Now let's see how we have code. So as I have told you, I have initialized a string variable. Okay, I'm looping the string str from the backside, str.size -1. Okay, while I is greater than equal to 0, we have to loop, and I'm not incrementing the I value here because every time I'm running a while loop. Okay, so as I've told you, making a temp variable. Okay, and while I is greater than equal to 0 means, okay, let's see, while I is greater than 0 means if I is here, then only run a while loop, and str.I is not equal to dot means the two conditions which I have explained you, like I not become, while I is not out of bound or I is not standing at dot, until and unless these conditions match, you have to run the loop, while loop, and you have to store it in the temp variable, like temp plus is equals to and str.I, and every time doing I minus minus. If we came out of the loop, then there might be two conditions. If I get the dot means, okay, so we have to reverse the temp. As I've told you, we have to reverse the temp and store it in the answer variable. Okay, after storing in the answer variable, what I have to do? I have to do I minus minus because I'm standing at the dot. If I am standing at the dot, I have to do again I minus minus to again start with the strings, next string, because I am not incrementing anything here. So I have to do here I minus minus, and after coming out of the for loop, what I am doing, answer dot pop back, because our string reverse string contains a dot at the ending, so I have to remove this by doing so I have to remove this by doing like answer dot pop back and finally returning our answer. Okay, so let's run. And let's submit it. Okay, so it's got submitted. So thank you for watching and having patience. So thank you.